Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you are all doing well. For today's message, I'm going to see what opportunities or blessings are coming your way for the next 12 months or for the year 2025. This message will be for the collective who's watching this reading. Spirit guides and archangels. What blessings, gifts, and opportunities will be coming towards the collective audience for the next 12 months for the year 2025? Blessings, gifts, and opportunities for the collective that they can look forward to for the year 2025. For the next 12 months, please. Spirit guides, archangels, thank you for your assistance. What blessings, gifts, and opportunities are in store for the collective for the next 12 months? Blessings, gifts. Okay. Too many cards. Blessings, gifts, and opportunities coming towards the collective in store for the collective for the next 12 months. Thank you very much. Dawn of love. My eyes were closed this entire time, and then trust your gut feeling. My gut's been bothering me. I'm going to say this. Before I started this reading, I started to feel a bit anxious. Butterflies in the stomach. I don't know what it is, but dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life, and trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Okay. So, love is rising on the horizon of your life. Now, this could mean multiple things. This could be a new relationship. This could be an old relationship. This could be you falling in love with yourself, or you renewing your connection to yourself or your loved ones, a love for God or a love of God. This is also you perhaps developing a new hobby or interests, developing your creativity, expressing your creativity. Trust your gut feeling. This is a solar plexus, which kind of deals with confidence, with creativity, with your uniqueness, your identity. Dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon. It seems like as soon as you start to pour into yourself or develop a love for yourself and like truly enjoy your company or enjoy what you're doing, you can meet someone as a potential partner. So you can meet someone while you are participating in some sort of hobby, club or group, hiking, exercising, art club, sewing, poetry, astrology. Trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. So as soon as you find out who you truly are, or as you find your purpose in life, and this could be something creative or something unique to your individual identity, you'll meet someone. Okay? So this is you going off the beaten path or doing something that's unusual for you, abnormal, unorthodox in some way, getting out of your comfort zone. And that's why you got to trust your gut, because you could be nervous or anxious about doing this, whether it's starting a business or developing a hobby or hanging out with people. I'm not saying hang out with a bunch of criminals and seedy people, but it seems like once you develop a love for something or you immerse yourself in doing what you really love to do, this could be anything: sports, music, astrology, spirituality, cooking. You'll meet someone who's a compatible partner for you. That's the gift. But you have to bless yourself first. You have to bless yourself by cultivating this gift, by pouring into yourself, by feeding your inner child with the gut situation. Feeding your inner child. Let your heart, the heart chakra, lead you to who you are. Fifth house situations going on here. I keep getting fifth house messages. Pluto, again, is in Aquarius. And the opposite side of Aquarius is the fifth house. Is Leo, I'm sorry, which is the fifth house. Both of these signs represent being unique, creative expression, standing out from the crowd. Let your heart lead you to who you are. So it's like a passion project that you're getting involved in, or again, a hobby or some sort of skill or interest that you have will lead you to who you are or your purpose, and you may meet somebody important. Could be a friend, could be a lover, could be a future spouse, could be, a group of people. Love is rising on the horizon for your life. So you have heart and love here. Venus energy. Okay? Jupiter's going into Cancer next year. You guys could have Venus in a cardinal sign, potentially. We'll see Jupiter in Cancer. In your fifth house, you'd be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or rising sign. In the seventh house, it would be a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising sign. So this could be either for an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or rising, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or rising, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or rising, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or rising, potentially. Because there's a transition from Jupiter and Gemini to Jupiter and Cancer during the summertime. So we're currently in Jupiter and Gemini. So trust in your gut feeling. This is your intuition, your instincts. This is something that you may have avoided doing, but now you're compelled to do this, whatever this is. Begin, again, a business or workshop, start going on like group trips, or finding your tribe. Yeah. You're going to find your tribe once you find out who you are. You're going to meet people who align with that energy, and you could meet someone significant during that time period, okay? Spirit guides, I need you to continue this message, please. What blessings or opportunities are coming towards the collective for the next 12 to 24 months? 12 months. For the year 2025, for the next 12 months, what important blessings or opportunities are coming for the collective for the next 12 months? What should they expect? I'm going to use the Light Skiers deck for this reading. Important messages, please, for the collective. Blessings and opportunities for the year 2025. Archangels and spirit guides, please assist me delivering this message for the collective. Unicorn. Invite serendipity. Unicorn is someone who's very unique. And serendipity indicates something that's fortuitous, luck, providence, good fortune, yeah. Invite magic in. Unicorn and magic. Whoever's coming towards you, they're going to like you because you're different. Or they're going to appreciate you, or they're going to gravitate towards you because you're so unique. So a lot of you guys who are watching my channel or subscribe to my channel are very different from other people. But you could have been hiding your differences because you're strange or weird. Unicorn invites serendipity by being yourself. You are unicorn in some sense of the word. You're very different from the people in your environment. And that's why you could have suppressed your unique identity, your creativity, your interests, your aspirations, your purpose. You were hiding your light behind a bushel. Good fortune, and that invite magic in. Dawn of love. I've never seen this card in this deck. I've been using it for a while. Unicorn and good fortune. So good fortune is coming towards you once you start to connect with who you really are. Let your heart lead you. Don't be afraid of people's judgments, criticisms, being ridiculed, ostracized, judged. Whoever your soul tribe is, they resonate with you and they like you because you're different. They're different too. With this rainbow here, good fortune. You know, usually you see rainbows after like a sunstorm, or not sunstorm, a sun shower. So you guys could have gone through a lot of stuff. You see these cards are grayed out here, gray, browns, dull energy. And now there's like bright energy here, this bright colors. So rainbows are a sign of good luck. You guys may be seeing rainbows more often than not. This could be an LGBT relationship potentially, unique one as a possibility. Why is upside down? Yeah, this could be an LGBT relationship, or again, this is like sunshine after the storm. So sun showers is a sign of the power of loving you, oh baby. Good fortune. Yeah, so that's interesting. Let me just hold on a minute. Okay, now we are going to use the Light Seers Tarot for more information about what you can expect. Spirit guides, divine messengers, archangels. What good news or blessings or opportunities are coming towards the collective for the year 2025? Good news and opportunities, please. Thank you very much. That's really big. Page of Wands. New interests. Childlike curiosity. Going with the flow. The World card, the end of a cycle. Yeah. This Page of Wands energy is like someone who's naive, almost like the Fool card here. The World card represents the end of a long journey with the Page of Wands. So it's like, this is something you're doing that's different. You've gone through a long cycle of whatever this was. Disappointments, failures, isolation, depression, job loss, or just feeling unfulfilled in life in some way. And with this Page of Wands, this is you like doing new things, new hobbies, new interests, new goals, traveling, new goals, new targets. It's like you're doing something different this year. If you do something different, if you change your life up a little bit, and like, again, develop some sort of hobby or travel to different places, like doing things differently, you're going to meet someone potentially who's very important for you. Dawn of love. And it could be a friendship. It could be, a lifelong friendship or a relationship or whatever. But the Page of Cups, 2 pages. Very youthful, naive, innocent, full card energy. The world is here. So this is like not allowing like past situations to discourage you or deter you from doing this. You guys could have been through a lot of trauma with this gray energy here. You could have been in hermit mode, isolated, fearful, repressed in some way. 5 of Wands. Yeah, competition. It's like there's a fear of being judged. Other people's opinions. I gotta sneeze. The Ten of Swords, right? You've been through some stuff. Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very practical. She's very responsible. She's reliable. She does not like to take risks. Okay, she does what is she's a very habitual person. Again, very practical, very responsible. Only focus on like tangible things that can be proven, things that can be quantified. Very dry, very prosperous financially, but spiritually, there's like spiritually and emotionally, there could be a deficit here. So this catalyst, this change could be inspired by some sort of loss, financial loss, losing a job, losing stability, or perhaps changing your perception about what value is, or what wealth is, or what, I don't know. It's like walking away from, not walking away from it or like giving it away, but perhaps seeing things from a different perspective, like going from being very materialistic and superficial to more spiritual. The Ten of Swords here. So this lady is an old, accomplished woman. Not older, but she's, mature. 30s, 40s, whatever. Got kids, bills, degrees, whatever. And she could be a nurse or an accountant or a computer programmer, whatever. But now she's, standing up, stepping off her throne and trying something different. Right? She could be by herself. She's a single woman, I think, with the Ten of Swords here. She's single. She's by herself. And now, she spent her whole life doing the right thing. That's why she's a Queen of Pentacles. But now she doesn't have anybody to share with, or she wants to expand her life to include someone else. So she's doing things differently. That's interesting. The Magician reverse. So this is where you were before. The Magician reverse is someone who could be manipulative, disruptive. This is a good disruptive energy. The Sun card, yeah. So sometimes the Magician reverse can indicate someone who does not know their power. They don't know how to use their power constructively. But I think you're using your power to destroy old ways of thinking. This is a destructive force that's focused with this Page of Wands here. So you're intentionally deconstructing your life. The Sun card. You're intentionally doing things differently, right? You're intentionally, going against the status quo. You are, breaking taboos or whatever. You're not afraid of doing things differently. This lady is a stick in the mud. She follows the rules. The Page of Wands doesn't follow the rules, and neither does the Magician reverse. They make their own rules. I'm not seeing this as a negative at this point. I'm seeing this as someone taking the resources that they have to deconstruct an old way of thinking, to not destroy their own life, but to change their priorities, to shift their goals, their focus. So instead of concentrating and applying your energy to your job, right? Or to whatever career path you've chosen, or to a toxic relationship, you are divesting from that situation and doing things differently. You are, starting something new, a new business, going back to school, or working out, exercising, trying out different things, traveling. This is having a naive, innocent approach to things. This Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. She's wise. She's old. She's experienced. She's followed the rules her whole life. And, she's been rewarded for her dedication or discipline, for her focus, but she's not fulfilled in some way. She could have broken up with someone. Marriage ended. She's single. She feels alone. And that shifted her perspective about what's important in life. It's not money or stuff. It's true happiness and fulfillment. This is Leo energy. She's facing the Five of Wands. So she's I would say fighting the system, but she is going against the grain or changing up her lifestyle or some sort of habit that she has been engaging in or involved in. So this is someone who had a routine, going to work at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time, eating the same things every day, very routine life that was rewarding financially, but not spiritually or energetically. This is Leo energy, solar plexus. She's facing this Five of Wands here, but her eyes are closed. So this is her following her intuition. Like she's looking towards this Five of Wands energy, which represents competition, fighting, jockeying for position, conflict, changing things radically. Intuitively, she knows she has to do this. She's visualizing how she's going to disrupt her life. This is disruptive energy. Ten of Swords, Magician reverse, Page of Wands, Five of Wands. She's trying to disrupt her energy. Or she's trying to visualize how this is going to happen before she actually takes action, because she's still a Queen of Pentacles. She's still practical. So she's like, how am I going to do this? Where do I want to be in life? Why am I not happy? What do I need to do to get to where I want to be? You may want to be married. You may want to have fun. You may want children. So whatever it is that you've been doing has not been working. Ten of Swords, Magician reverse. It hasn't been working. So because it has been working, Magician reverse, you're now taking the things that you have acquired, your resources, experience, your work ethic, your personality, your discernment, all the things that you have acquired during your life experiences, you're going to take that and use it to create a whole new life for yourself. So this is like controlled demolition almost. Because I don't see the Tower here yet. Maybe it's going to come out, but this is a controlled demolition. Something's not working. The Ten of Swords could be a betrayal, but we'll see what the clarifiers say, but this could be a change in perspective that caused you to let go of an old way of doing things. The World card, Ten of Swords, a new cycle. Trusting your gut feeling, know this is the right thing to do, even though it's uncomfortable right now, Five of Wands. Magician reverse, Ten of Swords is a bit uncomfortable because it's not familiar to you, right? But you know instinctually or instinctively, subconsciously, you know that this is the right thing to do. You can see this falling apart in your mind's eye. You know it's like you know what's up ahead. You know what you're going to have to deal with, I believe. You know there are challenges ahead. You could have been avoiding them or trying to you could have been stubbornly holding on to an old way of doing things because you thought that if you followed the rules, then you would, win the prize, which would be fulfillment, right? A husband, kids, 2.5 kids, a white picket fence, the whole shebang, but you're by yourself. I'm seeing the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords and Five of Wands. You're alone here. We'll see what's the rest of the story is for these cards. Page of Cups and the Five of Wands, please clarify. Page of Cups and the Five of Wands, please, for the collective. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're single. You got money, but Ace of Wands. Six of Wands, victory, success. The Wheel of Fortune is here. High Priestess and the Judgment. I'm not taking all these cards. We go from 9 to 10. You knew something was wrong. Judgment call. You made a judgment call. Like, yo, I did everything right. I have the money, the house, the car, the degrees, but I'm still single. I don't have any kids. I got pets or whatever. I want a family. I want fulfillment. It may not even be a man, right? It could just be you wanting children, you wanting to enjoy your life more, right? You may have had dreams about being a seamstress or a painter or a chef, but you took the safe route because that's what you were told you would have to do. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, being stuck in your head, being paralyzed, what's it called? Analysis paralysis. 9 to the 10. Judgment call. And you knew you had to change things. This is huge, huge here. High Priestess and Judgment. You knew that if you wanted your life to change, you had to change. 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this Nine of Pentacles is somebody who has their own resources. They're self-sufficient, right? And, money ain't a bad thing. You're not uncomfortable with having money, but you want more than that. This Ace of Wands represents like the spiritual awakening. right? This Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is a very dry life. Again, there's no passion. There's no creativity. There's no children. There's no fun. There's no romance. It's just money and work. You go to work, get paid great money, come home, enjoy your Netflix, eat some great food, and then that's it. That's your whole life. It's very empty. There's no risks. There's no danger. I'm not saying danger. Don't deal with any raggedy men. I'm not saying that. But there's no risks, right? You're doing what's safe. I'm not saying start dating some bad boy. I didn't say that. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm saying risk taking could be, going hiking or traveling or, starting a class, doing something different, right? Learning how to sew, becoming a beautician, or doing something more creative. 5 out of 10 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, please, for the collective. 10 of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Swords. Yeah, that came out again. That's where you were. Yep. Wow, this is dope as hell. 9 plus 1 is 10. You knew that in order for your life to change, you had to change. It wasn't anybody else's responsibility, and nobody was going to come save you. You had to save yourself from whatever misery that you're in. So the blessing that you're going to experience this year is an awakening that will lead you to love at some point, ultimately. So you're learning how to not detach from or release or let go of material things, Taurus, because Pluto is making a square to Taurus right now in Aquarius, right? And Aquarius is about friendships, freedom. You're breaking free from the bonds or the binds or the ties of material stuff, wealth, money, right? Your job, your house, your possessions. Those things are important for you, but they're not as fulfilling for you as you thought they would be. The square to Pluto in Aquarius, right? Now you're breaking free from that paradigm and focusing more on what? Aquarian Libra stuff. Aquarian Leo stuff. Cultivating friendships. Joining networks and groups and being more political or active or, expressing your creativity and you're developing your individuality, right? All these things are being cultivated with the Pluto Aquarius transit, which makes a square to Scorpio and Taurus. Scorpio deals with money also, but other people's resources, divorces, debts, so on and so forth. It's also power dynamics too. So you may have thought that money was power at some point. And, money is power to an extent. But again, here you are with all the power in the world, but you have no kingdom or no queendom. You're all alone. You have power over your entire life, right? You're the one who pays all the bills. You make all the money. You live in a neighborhood you want to live in. You own your property. You have all of this power that you've cultivated. You could be a millennial. All this power, but nobody to share it with. So now you're like, damn, I got to give this up. 9 of Swords, Ace of Swords, for me to have some sort of happiness. Sun card, World card. We got the 9 to the 10. Yeah, you had to make some progress, yo. You made some progress. This is you come to some sort of epiphany. Either you're already here now, or you're going to get to this point throughout the 12 months of 2025. The current life you're living is not going to be satisfying for you anymore. You're going to want more. More fun, more fire, more passion, more joy, more freedom, more love. Not just love of stuff and money. I keep getting the same messages over and over again, but again, my channel's really small, so I'm speaking to the same people, I guess. As it grows, the messages may change. But yeah, you guys are, going from diamonds are girls' best friend. Almost, right? My money keeps me warm at night to like, damn, that was cute 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago when you were in your late 20s, early 30s. Now you're hitting 40, 45 and you're bored. You are bored. You want more for yourself than this. Let me see if I need another card. What else can I do here? Okay, let me get another one of these. Spirit guys, please continue the message. I'm not going to do an hour and a half message today. I'm trying to shorten it a little bit. I have some readings to do. Spirit guides, please continue the message for the collective for the next 12 months. What blessings and opportunities are coming their way. Blessings, gifts, and opportunities from the universe are on the way for the collective for the next 12 months. Yeah. A certain amount of courage is required here. You got to be brave enough to do this. You got to be brave enough to be silly, to be free, to make mistakes. Sun card energy, solar plexus, Leo energy, fifth house stuff. Ace of Wands, fire energy, Page of Wands, fire energy, Five of Wands. So you're fighting your natural impulses, your passions. You could have been shamed, or am I on the right path? What if it was easy? But this one was upside down. Burn with desire. Okay. If I had a magic wand, magician, and a Page of Wands, and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? 10 years ago, you could have chosen money. Money, house, career, period. F everything else. Now, you want more than that. Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, soul action. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? That's like passion energy, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, Page of Wands. The Sun card. The Queen of Pentacles desires security and, money and stability and luxury, which is not a bad thing at all. But then at some point, your life becomes dry because you're not growing anymore. You're not developing. You're just like building on what you already have. And it's just, now you'll have a big palace or a big mansion with a lot of stuff. But some of you guys may have developed some other vices, some addictions to feed that void within you, because you're very creative, but you haven't been able to express it. You've been fearful of expressing it because you're afraid of being judged, or somebody told you that, being a seamstress or a beautician or a cosmetologist or an artist was for losers, or they don't get paid any money. So you repress that desire, that talent that you have within you. And now it's time for you to express it. Choose what makes you happy. Trust your gut feeling. Right? Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Choose what makes you happy and do that. At some point, making money made you happy. You thought it did. Having security made you happy. But it's not enough now. I'm not saying leave your job. I don't think you're going to do that. I think you're going to invest some of the money that you're making from your job and investing in your hobbies and traveling and doing things differently. What if it was easy? It does not have to be hard. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. It was hard for you to get to this point. Just real talk, right? Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find a solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. So I think the hard part of this journey is over. The hard part was you coming to the realization that whatever you're doing right now is not working for you. The pain of this experience was the hardest part. I think stepping into this new phase where you're expressing your creativity and, you're developing some sort of hobby, you're having fun with life, it'll be much easier. I think you're kind of talking yourself out of it with the 5 of Wands situation, because you got to make a change. And Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorns are not huge fans of change like that. They like things that are consistent, reliable, practical, tangible, quantifiable, realistic. They don't blow with the wind here. And you're being asked to kind of blow with the wind a little bit. Take some risk. 10 of Swords. Change your perspective about your life, your values, who you are, what you want, right? You're supported. List 10 possible ideals, 10 of Swords, for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to do it, your gut feeling. You're already on this path. Am I on the right path? You are. Sometimes we second guess, right? Trust your gut feeling because you are a bit fearful. 9 of Swords, am I doing the right thing? Why am I not happy? Boozy blah. Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we're even on the right path at all. Know this. You're on the right path. Keep going. Keep believing. Keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you're currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it with the Queen of Pentacles and her eyes closed, doesn't mean it's not real. And it is real for you. You're trying to visualize it before you manifest it. The Ace of Swords also has her eyes closed, facing the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you opening up your mind's eye and not listening to other people's commentary, Five of Wands, other people's opinions, your own self-doubt. You're closing your eyes, and you're listening more. Listening to your intuition, listening to your inner voice. Yeah, third eye is being activated or strengthened in some way. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. What does it say? Let your heart lead you to who you are, aligning with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Magician reverse. Ten of Swords, World card. I think for you, the sign, it could be, hopefully it's not something drastic like a divorce or, a death in the family or a job loss. But I think it could be just you being miserable where you are. That's the sign. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Again, this trust requires you to be a bit naive. I mentioned the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Very young, naive, Sun card. Trusting energy. Not having any baggage or not having any preconceived notions about what this could be like that could deter you from going on this path. This is like deconstructing your conditioning or unpacking or excavating your conditioning, your socialization, your belief systems, your values. Magician reverse. You could have been very materialistic too. This is a Magician reverse. Very materialistic, very superficial, very vain, very self-centered in a sense. And that didn't work. It worked for you. It got you what you wanted in the material plane. But spiritually, emotionally, energetically, you're not happy here. You got what you wanted initially, but now you're not happy. You want more for yourself. And that's a good thing. Congratulations. Growth and evolution are a beautiful thing. I need to get an enchanted map card. And then I'm going to roll some dice and we'll close it out. Actually, I'll do a chakra first. Give me a minute. I'll do a chakra card first. Because the messages here can resonate to some extent. Spirit guides, please continue the story. What gifts and blessings are coming towards the collective for the year 2025, for the next 12 months? Next 12 months, gifts for the collective. Self-worth, solar plexus, fifth house. Balance, impasse, rejection. You are an impasse. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords popped out too. 10 Swords here. Balance, Venus energy, self-worth, Leo energy, solar plexus, sun card energy. A lot of your self-worth was tied to your money and what you had or your social status or just other people's approval of you, right? You were competing against other people, workaholic. You were competing against other people to get the biggest bag or the biggest house or whatever. And then you have it and now you're still miserable. Like you're still tense, anxious. As I'm doing this reading, my anxiety has gone down. Before I started, my anxiety was really, really high for some reason. More higher than normal. I was very nervous. I felt like this is not in my stomach. But self-worth and impasse, the same color. You are at an impasse because you did not want to see Queen of Pentacles upright with the eyes closed. And the Ace of Swords with the eyes closed. And the Ace of Wands with the eyes closed. And the 9 of Swords with their eyes closed. You didn't want to see that in order for your life to change, you are responsible for that. Nobody was coming to save you from your own boring life. Impartiality, imbalance, Libra energy, Venus. You guys got Venus in Capricorn. Venus conjunct Saturn. Venus in the 2nd house. Venus in the 6th, Venus in the 10th. Venus opposing square Saturn, Venus conjunct Chiron, something like that. It's like your self-worth was tied to your money and your self-worth the money that you had accumulated, your resources, the things that you own, your assets, right? Your tangible assets was actually limiting your spiritual development. It was limiting your creative expression because you didn't want to take any risks. You have to be, free, or you have to be confident in yourself to cultivate some sort of hobby, talent, or gift that's not going to make you money, right? So it's almost like I'm afraid of doing it because it's not going to be any money. I'm not going to waste my time doing art or music or dance or astrology or whatever if I can't make money out of it. That's kind of how your mentality was. So you had an impasse because your self-worth was tied to your money. So you didn't develop the other aspects of your identity. The other 12 houses that were not money houses. The first house, fifth house, ninth house, not developed. Fourth, eighth, 12th house, not developed. Third, sixth, ninth house, not developed. You're more so concerned about second, sixth, and the 10th houses. There's no balance here. It's all about how much money you're making, or does it make sense? Like, I don't want to waste my time, spending 3 hours a week learning how to sew when I could spend 3 hours a week making money. You rejected a part of yourself. And so your self-worth was kind of in the hole. Lack of self-esteem. Trust your gut. You stopped trusting yourself and your intuition because you suppressed it. You suppressed your creativity. You suppressed your inner child. Your inner child wants to have fun. Workaholic impartiality. You made lots of money, but again, you're not happy. You are a prisoner of your success. I talked about this the other day. The prisoner is like more so energetic, psychological, emotional. You're not fulfilled here. Now you feel like the things that you have tied to your self-worth has blocked you from making some sort of progress, either in a relationship or life goals or happiness in general. Because there's no balance. Venus here is afflicted. By sign, it could be in Scorpio. It could be in Aries. By house, it could be in the 12th house potentially. It could be in the 6th house, which can mean affliction because it's like, and this is the workaholic aspect. Or, by sign or by house or by aspect. Square to Saturn, square to Neptune. Mainly Saturn, though. Will be a Saturn this year. Spirit guides, please continue the message. Good news. Okay, we have movement reverse. Let me get one more for the collective for the next 12 months. Blessings coming to us. No movement forward, it looks like, which is, I don't think it's a bad thing. Unexpected visitors. Oh, this back. This is an ostrich. And usually ostriches are depicted as like putting their heads in the sand, right? They're hiding from the reality, hiding from the truth about something. That's the impasse card as well, being stuck. So again, the stuckness is like a manifestation of what's going on with you internal. So you may feel stuck in the same relationship cycles, dating someone, being intimate with them, hanging out for a few months, y'all break up. So you're stuck in this old cycle, potentially. You're at an impasse because you're still tethered to or attached to this old life, this old value system, this old idea about money and resources and wealth and your worth and work. All of that is preventing you from having true joy and contentment. You made a lot of money again, but this country, capitalism is not about happiness. Capitalism is about stuff, buying things, being in debt, right? Making the wealthy even wealthier. It's not about your individual personal happiness. That's why they vilify people who don't want to be part of the system, because you're not making them rich if you're not getting in student loan debt, buying an expensive house that you can't afford, buying a big car you got to pay for 15 years or whatever. I don't know, 10 years. You're not spending money in the system. You're not getting in debt just to keep up with the Joneses. So the people who created the system, they try to discourage you from feeding your inner child or cultivating any sort of person of any sort of creativity or developing your own identity outside of the system. They don't like that. Number 28 in reverse, movement. Do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Magician reverse. The Wheel of Fortune's here too. You've been in a cycle many times before. Ten of Swords. You were not getting anywhere with this. Well, actually, you were. Not really. So it's like you've made some milestones in your career, perhaps, right? Perhaps, again, job, debt, car, whatever, materialistic things. But you weren't making any progress as far as like things that really mattered, per se. Relationships, children, I don't know, your own personal development, spiritual development, maturity. That wasn't there. Consider the spiral that travels up and around. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and meet your goal, right? Because the backward movement in this case is forcing you to reflect on why you're here in the first place. So this impasse, this stagnation, this why am I still here trapped in a situation, is forcing you to analyze and evaluate how your thought processes have sort of engendered this lifestyle for you, or this current cycle that you're in, this paradigm that you're currently in. You being stuck is forcing you to acknowledge why you're stuck, or pay attention to why you're stuck and try to resolve that issue that's caused you to be stuck, which is your value systems, your perspectives, your beliefs, your attitude, your behavior. They're all keeping you stuck at an impasse. There's no balance here. So you're not, I must say playing both sides of the field, but you're putting all your attention and focus on making money or whatever it is you're doing. Then other areas of your life will be neglected and you won't make any progress in those areas. So you'll be at an impasse. So whatever you're focusing on, it may not be money. It could be relationships. It could be your freedom. It could be something. Whatever you're putting too much energy and emphasis on is actually binding you and limiting you and trapping you to an old cycle. And you're going to see that this year. That's the blessing. Some sort of epiphany that, wow, I am the reason why I'm stuck here. Nobody's going to save me. I have permission to do what the F I want to do in my life. Right? Without fear of being judged or ridiculed or criticized or ostracized or whatever. F people's opinions about what I'm doing in my life. Right? So yeah, there's a fear of being judged for, I don't know, breaking the rules or doing things differently. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure, and the treasure's within yourself. This door looks like a treasure chest. Or at the very least, the door to a very elaborate, very, very beautiful castle. Or mansion. Beautiful home. Lots of wealth here. Unexpected visitors. That is the Dawn of Love card here. And trust in your gut. Another message is this. Lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Ten of Swords. World card. Same old cycle. Magician. Do not want to face the reality that your current circumstances are not other people's fault. It's all on you. Consider this another invitation to mastery. So if you're repeating the same cycle again, you're at number 9 right now. By the end of the year, you'll be at 10. Oh, this is what I did wrong. This is what I've been doing wrong. That's how I've been stuck here. The 8 of Swords came out at some point when I was shuffling. That's why I went wrong here. The 9 of Swords means this has been done over and over again. It's a repetition here. 9 years, 9 times, 9 relationships, 9 cycles, 9 whatever. The 9 also but the North Node changes signs every 18 to 19 years. This could be a 9-year cycle you've been in, or even an 18-year cycle you've been in. 19 years, 9 plus 10 is 19. North Node going into Aries, was in Aries, going into Pisces. So you've been in this space for 18 years, perhaps? Went to school, went to college, got your degree, got money, and now like you have this whole life you've built. You should be in your late 30s, early 40s at this point, if this applies to you. And you're like, damn, I'm still doing the same mess. My life is not fulfilled. I'm not happy. Here. Now we have unexpected visitors, number 41. I'm going to pull some dice and I'm going to close it out there. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. Good fortune, invite magic and magician. Serendipity, unicorn, invite serendipity. It's not reverse. It's upright, which is good. Good news. Detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts. I remember I told you we're in an old paradigm. Ten of Swords, the Sun card, the World card, paradigms. Okay? Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. Movement in reverse, not making any movement, impasse. Some delay, some obstacle, some limitation, some obstruction, some loss potentially could lead you to this epiphany, this awakening. For example, okay, you're almost 45 years old. You haven't been married yet. Why am I not married yet? That kind of delay, right? This actually was for the best for you because you weren't ready to get married yet, okay? At first, detours may seem inconvenient. And remember, serendipity. This is like good fortune or good luck happening unexpectedly, right? At first, detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals that the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. No one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit, who knows what you can't comprehend for now. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you were not expecting. I mentioned blessings coming towards you. Unicorn, good fortune, dawn of love, trust your gut feeling. You're feeling it now, or you're sensing it now, okay? There's a plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. Ten of Swords, now I think you know this. Whatever's going to happen to you this year will be like an external expression or manifestation of what's happening within you. So don't get upset about it. You wanted this change to happen. It may not happen the way you expect it to, but it's at some point you'll feel liberated. Like this was actually for the best. You'll feel grateful for the experience and for the freedom. Spirit guides, please continue the story for the collective. I said I was going to do it in an hour. Here I am, 52 minutes later. I guess I'm in the flow, as they say. Spirit guides, important message for the collective, please, for the next 12 months. Blessings and opportunities. Okay, we have taking chances, risks, right? Success, knowledge, friendship, impatience, freedom, optimism. When chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. What I said earlier, right? Page of Wands, Magician reverse, the World card, the Sun card. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust your gut feeling. Let your heart lead you to who you are. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Unicorn, what makes you different from everybody else? Why are you special? Good fortune, invite the magic in. Trust in chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. What did I say? Ten of Swords. You're afraid of doing that because you're so, again, practical, responsible, reasonable, logical, very earthy person, right? If it don't make dollars, I'm not wasting my time with it. Right? One more, please. One more, please, for the collective. Perseverance. This was underneath the deck. I want to come out. Change of perspective. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. Reflection, inner strength, wisdom, enlightenment. Ace of Swords. Ten of Swords. You're going to realize that, wow, everything I've been through for the past so many years was actually a lesson for me. I was learning from these experiences. And where you are right now, your unhappiness is because you have sort of repressed an aspect of your identity that needs to be developed or expressed. Could be creative, more like just creative. Music, dance, writing, I don't know, motivational speaking, astrology, whatever. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. I mentioned so much path. You're on the right path, it says. Where did I see that? Was it one of these cards? Am I on the right path? Yes. Thank you. If you want to succeed, you need to keep going down the road you're on. The Ten of Swords meaning if you feel the need to walk away from something or go in a different direction, that's the right decision. I'm not saying blow up your old life and be homeless and not have a job. No, I'm saying that you should do things differently this time. Change up your lifestyle, change your habits, change your routines. 6th house energy, 2nd house, 10th house placements. You were focused all on that while Pluto was in Capricorn, which made a trine to all of the earth houses. So you got the Capricorn part right, but now there's no balance. Your life is kind of boring and whack, okay? Reach for the wisdom within, and then you'll just know what the right next step is. What's wisdom? Self-worth. Was wisdom one of these cards? Let me double check really quickly. Okay. If I'm on the right path, then we have number 41. I don't know why I've heard wisdom for some reason. It's not there, but this wisdom popped up somewhere. Maybe I said it. Maybe I said it. Oh no. Doesn't matter. Maybe it's one of these cards. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Is that right? No, it's not here. That's okay. Now, let's get into the dice and close it out. It's always more than an hour, yeah. Okay. Spirit guides, I'm going to focus on the house first. In which house are blessings coming for the collective for the year 2025? Which house? I knew it. Let me just pull this over. Take a guess, guys. Take a guess. Lo and behold, the 5th house again. Creativity, children, fun, romance, right? Your unique individuality, your ego development. The Sun card. Not the 6th house of work, the 5th house, which is the opposite of the 11th house. Leo, Aquarius. Have fun. Yay. Planets, please. Which planet will be influencing the collective's blessings and opportunities for the next 12 months for the year 2025, please? Neptune in the 5th. Neptune is a very creative and spiritual energy. This is about having faith. It's about being creative. This is about being imaginative. This is about leaning into your subconscious, your inner child. This is like fantasies and miracles and like good fortune that comes out of nowhere, unexpectedly. Like having faith in the wisdom of the universe. Neptune is extremely creative. This is like a savant when it comes to some sort of gift. We'll find out what it could be. Spirit guides, which sign indicates the type of gift or blessing that's coming towards the collective for the year 2025? Cancer. Cancers, they're great at writing. These are excellent performers, empaths, counselors, chefs, interior decorators, nurses, potentially. You can be a creative nurse too, have your own nursing business. Home stuff, childcare. Children in the 5th house. Childcare, writing, art, creative stuff, poetry, music. Because this is moon energy. Moon in the 5th. What? This person's extremely creative. Neptune in the 5th. The 5th house also represents, like, again, a love partnership. You guys can meet a Cancer, someone a rising sign, or Pisces, someone a rising sign. Or somebody with Cancer in the 5th. Well, that's the Pisces, someone a rising sign. Neptune's here. Pisces is very strong. That's very, very interesting. This person could be an artist like you, or you meet each other like while you're just sewing, cooking, domestic stuff. Cancers love to cook. They're excellent cooks naturally. Sun, moon, or rising, they love to cook. But yeah, wherever you have Cancer in your chart will probably indicate how this gift will manifest. But it's the 5th house for the collective, so it's a love relationship with a Cancer, or again, maybe falling in love with cooking again, creative arts, homemaking, domestic stuff, right? Sewing clothes, home decorating, home renovations, potentially, with Neptune here. House on the water. Beautiful. This is beautiful energy. Neptune and Cancer, like dreaming, lush, fantasies, this magical energy here. Invite magic in. This person or situation will come out of nowhere. Like literally out of nowhere. You may dream about them first. You may see them in your dreams first. Like, but I don't know when that will happen, but this person could come to you in a dream or fantasy, some sort of intuition, some download. Jupiter, I mentioned, is going to go into Cancer this year. Jupiter's exalted in Cancer. Okay? So if you're Pisces, someone a rising sign, or Cancer, someone a rising sign, or you have Cancer, maybe 5th house energies, I don't know. This could either be for someone who has this particular chart configuration, or the person coming towards you could have this configuration, or not Neptune in Capricorn, but Neptune in the 5th house, or Neptune in Capricorn, and Neptune in Cancer. That's an old ass person. Maybe if you're older, I don't know. What was Neptune in Cancer? A long time ago. Neptune was in Sagittarius in the 70s. It was in Scorpio in the 60s. It was in Libra in the 50s. No. Somebody with Neptune in the 5th house, or Neptune even in the 4th with Cancer. The moon conjunct Neptune, potentially. Or again, you can meet someone while you're doing one of these things, right? Neptune in the 5th and Cancer, like, again, creative arts, music, dance, poetry, whatever. But this is this is you really dazzling people with your creativity and your ingenuity. It's extremely creative, like almost like a genius in some way. You're hiding it with a damn job. Who's doing this? Who has a boring job, but they're extremely gifted and talented at something? Art, music, cooking, sewing, home interior decorating, something. Just, y'all are tripping. Whoever this is like so dope at what they do. Wow, that's crazy. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. If you want to order a personal reading, the link is in the description box. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.